Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Carlos Rodon. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Mookie Betts. This one smoked out to left. Dominguez makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. And singing, their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Pitch misses. 1-0. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. One out, base is empty. And it's even up.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
One down, base is empty. Way upstairs, and a full count now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Runner on to go. Fouled off left side. Edman over at first with one away. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. That misses. And that's ball 2. And downstairs. Bouncer to second. Chisholm throws to first in time. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a foul straight back. And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 6 of the World Series. Next pitch is downstairs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Grisham went deep in his most recent game. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kershaw, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
The first baseman, Cody.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, 1 away. And the slider just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 1 out. Chisholm digs in now. In the air, right field. puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Benson.
The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 3-run homer. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 3-0. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 8.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
That one at 95 missed up top, and a count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Now it's 3-2. got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. That's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Makes the sliding grab.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
Back now in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is outside. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Austin Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. Wells with a homer in his last game. That one a little bit high, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And now it's even up. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Anthony Volpe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now the 0-1. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. What a play. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Rodon back to work. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Rodon ready. Here comes strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Edman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Dodgers down in. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. His 2nd homer this series, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Judge takes the ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Kershaw fires.
Ball 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 6 of the World Series. That's to 3rd. Throws to 1st. Judge out on the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Out to center. Pajes settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss at a slider.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Stays alive. That one not close.
2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Good eye right there. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground right side, Chisholm fires over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out looking his first time.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
The Dodgers down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Ball 1 there.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And that's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way into play. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Misses again, 5 in a row. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Broken bat, roller to first. And foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Muncy stands at first with 1 out. That one fouled off. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Rodon sets and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo. Stanton.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. There's a strike. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses. And that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Kershaw deals. High fly ball right field. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's off the mark. Counts full, 3-2. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Upstairs, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 4 here in Game 6 of the World Series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Rojas on at first, nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And Mookie takes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Tommy Edman will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. Ball 1, no strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. He swings and fouls one off. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. Way inside, gets out of the way. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Rodon fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Fernando
the New York
Cruz
Yankees,
on to pitch out of the pen here.
number 63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here's Freddie Freeman, has grounded out a couple of times. And that's outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Take your break.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So they're all loaded up. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bird warming up as well. The Dodgers threatening. Dirt, nice job behind the plate.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now to
Angeles,
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the mound.
86.
Number 86. Here's the catcher,
leading
Austin
off for the
Wells.
Yankees,
Struck out
the
swinging
catcher,
his first
Austin
time.
Wells.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one moves his feet.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. In the air, out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering is in for a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they're in front 4-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Cruz back to work. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Fought off foul. Right side. One up, one down.
The batter, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And next for L.A., Kike Hernandez. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts
The Dodgers down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Andy Pajes, 1 for 2. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back in New York, bottom of the sixth inning. Here is Aaron Judge. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates getting loose as well. And that drops in for a strike. That one missed. That one's in there, and that is strike two. Curve in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here comes a 3-2. On the ground at first. Freeman steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez. He's got it, and there's two away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Two down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Lifted in the air down the left side. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
Now pitching for
And
the
we've got
Yankees,
ourselves a pitching change.
number
Camilo
75.
Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch misses. Doval in his fourth year. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
Right through there for a strike. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Los
Next
Angeles,
up, the Dodgers catcher
Dalton
Dalton Rushing, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close